Yo, what up, doe? Hope everyone out there is having a good Tuesday. I'm going to adjust my light a little bit, turn it down. Hopefully that's a little better. Not too crazy bright. Hope everyone out there is having a good Tuesday night. Blades for you, Henry G. What up, Dow? Hope you guys are doing good. Having a good Tuesday. Good start to your week. It's been a slow week so far, but no complaints. Carried my Benchmade today, my bug out. Been rocking this for like a minute. I love this knife. It's a good one. Pretty much been one of my main go-tos since I got it for Christmas. Marco, what up, Doe? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Ground Fog, what up, Doe? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. But yeah, it was a good weekend. We celebrated my youngest birthday, and this weekend I turned 35, so we're gonna be chilling. Yeah, straight up, Henry G. It was nice and warm, like almost 40 something here today. Got outside a little when I could, but pretty nothing too crazy at the office. So Neil Mack, what up, though? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good night. No Tagan tonight. He's not feeling good, so it's going around right now. I feel like it's also when it gets cold and then warms back up and gets cold and everyone gets sick, Definitely happens. But it's going around over here by me too, so. But it's always, there's always some kind of sickness going around, Just gotta hope you're fortunate enough not to catch it. And also, we've been really lucky this year. It seems like this is like one of those years where, usually one person gets sick in the house and then everybody does. This is like one of those years where that really hasn't happened too much. So, been lucky with that anyway. But yeah, I got some decent blades on the table today. Some solid budget boys, and then some solid American-made ones too. Dallas, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, got my it's behind me there, my grandpa's varsity letter from when he played football. My uncle gifted it to me. Hey, take care, Blades for you, man. Rest up, brother, man. It's going around, man. A lot of people are sick right now. But yeah, so I did an interview with my uncle. It was really fun. Huge shout out to my Uncle Pat for doing that interview with me. Talked about how he worked on some commercials, talked art. It's pretty cool. Really good time. Did a sweet photo shoot. That was a lot of fun. Posted some sick pictures on IG. It was a good time. He gave me a little bit of equipment to use. I got a nice light, so I don't have to use my lamp. But yeah, we were talking the movie The Watchmen. Well, the book, my buddy was saying he was reading the book The Watchmen. He was talking if I ever saw the movie, and I was like, heck yeah, that's a good one. He's reading the novel right now. Been basically switching them back and forth between the shaman and the bug out pretty much since Christmas. Haven't gotten anything new in a minute. A lot on the docket. Dizzy Tugboat, Casey, what's up, brother, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're not working too hard out there if you're still at the office. Left-handed. But yeah, I love this thing. G10 S30V. It's a good blade, man. But yeah, Tuesday night, nothing too crazy. There was a crazy fight last night at the Detroit Pistons basketball game. That was pretty crazy. Right on. Yeah, reception will get you, man. Reception will get you. Yeah, there was a crazy fight at the Pistons game last night. I was watching the basketball game, and a fight broke out. It was crazy. It was like Pistons versus the Hornets, and Isaiah Stewart jumped off the bench and got into it with somebody. It was crazy. It was a good-ass basketball game, though. I will say that. But yeah, got some heaters out tonight. Got my Kershaw launch. 3. Love this blade. CPM 154. USA made. Fires like a rocket. No, it was all over social media though, Henry G. It was crazy. The game was in New Orleans. It was nuts. There's a lot of footage of it though, and then something else happened randomly, and then the coach of the Hornets like ran at one of the players or the refs and one of the players or something, and then he got ejected. So 4 guys got ejected, yeah, and the coach of the Hornets got ejected. It was crazy. Boys were playing some physical basketball, man. Excuse me. Excuse me. And it was back and forth for sure. So like they were being physical as hell, and it was a back and forth close game. And then the tempers just flared, man. It happens every once in a while, you know. But yeah. What up, buddy? Hope you're having a good night, Casey. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. I actually had to tighten the pivot up on the SOCOM this week. It was a little loose. Love this thing. It looks great when it's shined up. I did an awesome photo with this knife in the photo shoot where it looks like I'm talking on the phone with this knife. It's sick. On the way home. That's what's up, Casey. Yeah, Tagan's out sick today. Wasn't feeling good. No Travis and no Tagan. Our tech guy's out and Tagan's out. What can you do? It happens. Sometimes you gotta run the skeleton ship, you know? But that's okay. We're out here. We're having fun. We're having a good time. But yeah, anybody get anything new lately? What is everybody carrying today? Let me know what you guys were rocking in your pockets. I've been pretty much bench maiding it out, man. Bug out and the Dira. I like this one a lot. And then the Spider Cut Shaman. It's pretty much been those 3 on rotation for me. I threw in the Shield and Kite to mix it up a little bit. For a little variety, you know. Carried that a couple days. But yeah, I think it was pretty awesome. Sam Darnold got to win a Super Bowl. I'm not like a huge Seattle fan or like anything, but I got some good homies that are, so you know, I'd root for them over the Pats. Just the bug out killer for work today. That's what's up, man. Those Ozark trails, man. $10. It's at least good for taking to work, using at work. If nothing else, you know. These bearings, man, with some rem oil, it's like dangerous action. Gotta do the reach over. Love the denim micarta. There's some sick new versions coming out of the sheep blade too, with the button lock, not button lock, the button liner lock. Where you push the button and it activates the liner. Those ones are pretty cool, and they have so many different sizes of them too. How's that music, the background music, guys? It's not blowing nobody's ears out, hopefully. Tenable Bomber, one of my favorite models from Tenable. I love this thing. It's a chunker. Chunker. And super good action for how big it is. Titanium pocket clip and back spacer. Gives it some good weight too. Probably not, Casey. Sorry. Probably not. I got a community knife. It's making its rounds. You already borrowed it. I gotta do a little interview with everybody that borrowed the community knife and get everyone's opinions on what they thought. But yeah, passing around CJRB Acacia, me, Casey, my brother-in-law, my sister. We're all using it for a few weeks and switching, and then I'm gonna do a little video of kind of like what everyone thought about it. Back from it, under my leg, under the full leg brace. My leg is just so dang bad. Oh well. Yeah, I bet Blades for you. I only had a cast or whatever one time, and it was brutal. So I can only imagine. I had to have the bent elbow cast. That stunk. The Flatanium beef. You can grab one for like $60 though, Casey. And the newer models are in 14C 28N. This is one of the first models. That was left-handed too. This is one of the first models in D2. So you can get a newer model in 14C. Yeah, and there's some sweet color combinations too. Like around $60 or so. Not bad. And they have some sweet color combos. And then if you really feel spicy, you can grab one of these, right? And then say you want to make it a premium knife, you can grab an S90V blade by itself and then swap the blade out and have an upgraded version. So you get like a premium knife for $120, something like that, you know what I mean? I think maybe $75 or $85 is how much the S90V blade is by itself. So it makes it about double the cost, but that's still $120 for a super premium blade still and knife, you know. Oh, you got one of the big old offensive lineman knee braces that's like mechanical and stuff. Those bad boys are brutal. Level 3, something like that. But yeah, dude, you gotta rest that bad boy. Make sure you elevate it when you're chilling. Just put that bad boy up. Elevation. It's supposed to help with the swelling quite a bit. Hopefully the lights aren't too overpowering. Using a new light. But it seems to be working pretty good. Full leg Velcro one, right on, right on. Yeah, those mechanical ones are brutal, man. But yeah, dangerous world out here, man. You gotta be careful. Oh yeah, no, I can imagine, especially if you just did it this past weekend, man, right? It's gonna be take a minute for sure. But knee stuff, man, it's no joke. It will get you. Concept BTF folder. Yeah, we sell like crazy cast covers at my work and stuff, and like crazy braces at my work. I've seen some crazy ones. Not trying to close that one left-handed. Recipe for disaster. You can come on over, bud. We'll talk. You come on over, bud. We'll talk. You know where I live. Hey, yeah. You know what's funny is I deal with Amazon returns for a medical supply company, right? What do you think the most returned item is? I swear it is that. It's those like walking shoes, kind of. It's like a shoe cast thing that you put on your foot and you like Velcro it on. And there's like different levels of them. But I swear that's like the most returned item. It's gross. Be coming back in Amazon returns and stuff. But it happens. What can you do? They make PPEs and stuff, you know. But yeah. Flat black. I'm a big fan of anything flat black. It's a good look. Also, I like that. I like the flow of the line of this knife, right? Like how it flows from blade to handle. It's a good line aesthetically. Good ergonomics too. No choil though. But you have that guard right there, kind of, so. Thank you, Blades, for you. That was a good one, for sure. I thought that would be funny. Oh, dude, yeah, having to switch foot to drive or whatever. Dude, yeah, I'm lucky no like real foot injuries or leg injuries, knock on wood. Just my wrist that one time. But then, you know, broken nose when I was a kid from playing sports and stuff. I broke my nose a couple times. That's why you can tell it's like perfectly straight. That goes on like a 45-degree angle to the right. But yeah. Yeah, always try to avoid surgery if you can, for sure. That's my recommendation. Like, I mean, you know, some people would rather just get the surgery and get it over with. But I always am leery about surgeries, man. seems like once you get your first surgery, it's only a matter of time for your next. But like also in the same sense, there's a lot of innovations with surgeries now that it's like sometimes it is just better to get the surgery. So, but I didn't want to get the surgery with my back. That's like a whole different thing. Yeah, we gotta do an episode too, Casey, where you go buy your knife. Go to a knife store. A couple cool ones. One of my all-time favorites. This thing's a beast. Good full-size bad boy. And M390 MK. I always wondered what the MK stood for, if it was like Microtech's exclusive variant of M390. If anybody knows, let me know. I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to blade steel. Always willing to learn, though, you know what I mean? Oh, there you go, Blades for you, a back scratcher. That's a good one. It's hard to give him flicks with the left hand when you're used to your right hand. I love the denim on that, though. But yeah. Luckily, it's your left leg and not your right on, not your driving foot. Yeah, man. Injuries, you got to be careful out here, man. But they sometimes are bound to happen. Just, I think I can really say, man, is just try your best to keep a positive mindset, man, because shit can definitely drag on your brain for sure when you are not how you should be. You know what I mean? Man, it can put you in a dark place if you're dealing with a gnarly injury for sure. But stay persistent, stay working on it, you know what I mean? Kanji, what up, Doe? Hope you're doing well, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Dude, I was checking out your Tonto you're working on earlier. That thing was wicked. That thing was looking wicked. A beast of a folder, man. Yeah, I'm super excited. I got got a couple shirts from Laser Ghost Knives. So he's sending those for. I've got the wife one, got one for myself. So that'll be dope. Also, another person I was super excited to interview. That was a fun time. Hey, straight up, Blades for you. Just keep on keeping on. Stay positive. Let it do what you can do. Worry about what you can control. Try not to worry about the rest, right? It can be hard sometimes, though. That's for sure. Oh, I thought that was you who posted that, Tonto. For sure, Casey. I'm here. But yeah, this is for sure one I'm taking fishing with me. But I want to make all the black hardware match the orange. I think that'd be super sick. Oh, I got you. No, yeah, that thing was looking mean, dude. That had a great look to it, man. I liked it with the like the spine with the Tonto, how it looked really cool. Hey, Blades for you, straight up, man. You know, it's funny. You know, everyone says this, and it's so freaking cliche, dude, but let me just be super cliche. You know how everyone's always like, oh, I met my significant other when I wasn't looking for it, but like, dude, straight up, I literally was telling my buddy, like, not dating, I'm not talking to any chicks, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm just gonna chill out, work on myself, and do this. And then literally like 3 days later, I met my wife, and I was like, I think I like almost knew within like 5 minutes. I'm like, bro, this is gonna sound crazy, but I think this chick is the one. We've been together almost 10 years, married for 7 years now. But yeah, it's just crazy how that shit just happens sometimes, brother. What was that? That was weird. Interesting. Straight up, I was never a person that was like, I believe in love at first sight. I was like, nah, that's BS, whatever. But man, I tell you, sometimes it really do be like that. And also, like, the real thing is like, dude, she believes, it's like when somebody believes in what you're doing or like your thing, and they're like, sometimes you feel like you don't believe in yourself, and they're like, nah, I believe in you, you believe in you. And you're like, yeah, you're right, I do believe in myself, Sometimes it's just dope, man, to have somebody that picks you up like that. It makes all the difference, man. But also, like, I didn't meet her till I was in my late 20s, so I had some time to be a dumb guy for a while, run around and be stupid. And I definitely was not always the best guy, you know what I mean? For sure. Made my fair share of mistakes. And as, who doesn't, learning and growing, going through the ropes of life. But yeah, Flatanium beef. Solid $60 blade. And you can get the upgraded 14C version for $60, the new model. And then you can get the upgraded S90V blade to turn it into a premium knife. But yeah, life just happens sometimes in crazy ways, man. You look back and you're like, damn, that was crazy. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. But front flip with the left hand. This is the only real other thing I've carried the past like 3-4 weeks. But I really like this knife. And I won it from Ray over at Everyday City Carry. So that's an extra reason I like it. Shield and kite. Good looking front flipper. Well, yeah, I'm going to post a video soon. I'm working on collecting a few pieces. Going to do 500 sub giveaway. Got that in the works. Got a Jimmy Crow custom to give away. I'm going to add some stuff to it. Make it a good 500 sub giveaway package. I'm going to do that. Got some more interviews coming up that are going to be really fun. Some more people inside and outside of the knife world. It'll be fun. Need to tighten up this clip on this concept. But yeah. Yeah, it's like homies too, you know. Sometimes you meet a homie, like whether it's at a job or like, you know, through something, and you meet somebody and then just you make an instant connection, you know. Every once in a while you just resonate with someone. Oh, you're good, Blades, for you, man. No worries. No worries. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, man. I get it. I'm pretty dang sleepy myself. And then I got my SOCOM. It is because you're so cool, Dally. Straight up. And I'll say this too. My wife is like a freaking amazing cook, dude. I'm very, very lucky. She makes some real good food, and I can't cook shit, dude. I suck. I try a little, but very rarely. Yeah, I usually get up at like 5:30. Try to get up at 5:30. It doesn't always happen that way. But I love this blade. That's the only SOCOM I brought down tonight, but legitimately one of my favorite EDC profiles ever. Yeah. I will say that today, me and Aaliyah, I made me and my oldest some fire chicken sandwiches with some leftover fried chicken my wife made. Made some chicken sammies with that. Whew, they were pretty good. But that was pretty simple, you know what I mean? I didn't really have to do much. I'm not a culinary expert over here by any means. But grilling is something I've gotten way, way better at, and I really enjoy. Ooh, that sounds good, dude. Popeyes. Man. What else? I was thinking about some White Castle the other day, randomly. I'm trying to flick this left-handed. I don't think I can. Can't do it left-handed. I love this blade. If you're looking for a titanium knife, pick this up for around $100. Titanium and 14C. Great blade. Robo, what up, Doe? Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, can't get it with the left hand. But yeah, could be tedious. But I heard somebody say the poor man's Koenig Arius, and I can't unsee it, and that's hilarious. But a great starter titanium knife for sure. But yeah, Tuesday night, man. Hope everyone's doing well. Left-handed flick. I love this one too. Oh, right on. I can't unsee it, Blades, for you. I learned I could front flip the shaman, and that's a lot of fun to do. But I can't do that left-handed. No way. I gotta get the ram lock SOCO. It's mandatory. I don't care. Gotta do it. Gotta add that to the list. Yeah, somebody's selling a decent collection in my area. They got a bunch of good stuff. They have a Koenig Arius. They have a couple Microtechs. They have a Benchmade. I was just looking randomly on Facebook Marketplace, as one does during the day, you know, here and there, waiting for the kids, you know. Maybe you're scrolling Marketplace, found some people nearby selling some decent blades. But you got to check it every once in a while, you know. See who's slanging blades close to you, you know. But also the Microtech Amphibian too. The Amphibian with the ram lock. I would like one of those too. Add that to the list. The list grows and grows. But yeah. Mick Ranger, what up, Doe? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Having a good Tuesday. But yeah, this one's great since I put some oil in the bearings. But makes me want to check out more Kaisers for sure. Oh yeah, chilling. That's what's up. Solid for a Tuesday. It's always better when it's chill than crazy, you know. Oh, man, that left-handed one is gonna get me. Man, I tell you though, this is about the biggest like overbuilt design I could really go with. Like some of the overbuilt knives, man, they're freaking insane. I'm just not like the biggest fan of the overbuilt design aesthetic. But some people really like it, and I'm not knocking it or in any means. You know, it's just not my favorite aesthetic, that's all. And then I keep staring at the McNeese, what is it, the Mac 2? I want one of those over the Dixon. I don't know why. I just do. I want the purple one with the swirl pattern in there. That's so sick. There's a lot of sweet stuff, man. Too many knives, not enough time. Ay. Yeah, straight up, Mick. Only a certain few. There's that one, a more recent one from CJRB. That one was pretty cool. It was well done, I think. Yeah, straight up, though. Not enough money, too many knives. Too many knives. I hope that light's like not too reflective. It's super bright. My first Magna Cut. Yeah, that overbuilt one was pretty good. Yep, straight up, Robo. Every once in a while, you know, you gotta hit some riffs. Bust out the old 7-string. And then you gotta take your guitar strap and you gotta like so that you can bend over and play it when it's on the floor. Corn style, baby. The double tap, Mick. Absolutely. The tactical double tap, baby. The tactical. It's already open. Double tap. Heck yeah. And then shout out my father-in-law. He got me this shirt, you guys. Check this out. That's not a knife. This is a knife. I love this shirt. Classic Dundee. Man, what launch series are they on now? Do you guys know? Are they on the 23 or the 24? That's the 3. So that's like 20 models ago. But I love this thing so much. So snappy. Hey, take it easy, Blades, for you. Thanks for stopping by, man. Make sure you elevate that leg, man. When you rest, put it above your heart. It'll help reduce the swelling. Rest, ice, compress, and elevate. If you can, you know. It's not always the easiest thing to do. But they say that helps the swelling go down. But, you know, I'm not a doctor, so. I also don't play one on TV. So, you know. I am a guy who likes pocket knives, though, you know. So, take that with a grain of salt. Oh, yeah, there you go, Robo. That works for you, for sure. Handy dandy Inspector Gadget leg, kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of. Oh, yeah, there you go. Like on a shelf. Sounds like could be way more dangerous, though. But yeah, I got a few good mixtures of budget blades and a few high-end boys out. Switch it up. On my end, that camera focus looks kind of weird. Looks kind of weird. I don't know. That light is shiny. Uh-oh, Robo. Jeez Louise. No good. I saw that one meme where it was like, or reel or whatever it was, you know, where they're like, just wrap up empty boxes as Christmas presents, and when your kids misbehave, chuck them in the fireplace. Like, man, that's so cruel. Ay. But yeah, this and the Shaman have been pretty much my back and forth. I love this thing. For the longest time, I was like, I never wanted a bug out. It's not that I didn't want one. It's just that they were so hyped up when they first came out. I was like off-put by them a little bit. But man, I tell you, now I'm just like, dang, what a blank canvas, right? The 535, you could do so much to it, and there's so much, like, in terms of customizable options out there. Just think of like all the different stuff you could do. Oh, jeez Louise, Robo. Oh no, that's brutal. And then just play like some dog noises on the phone. You did this, kids. You did this. Totally just kidding. I was like looking for where I would put that down, but it came out of my pocket. That's why. Dallas, what do you got time for? There's a lot wrong, but it's okay. It's okay. Listen, if you don't scare them a little bit into behaving, you're not really a parent, right? Something like that. A left-handed flick. I need a Vanna White over here. Straight up. It's not about the why. You just get to enjoy the results. You know? Just a lot of years went into this level of insanity. All for you to enjoy, sweetheart. And everyone gets to enjoy the insanity. Cliff Brock, what up, though? Hope you're doing well, brother, man. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I'm trying to operate things left-handed, and it's not the easiest. But yeah, that meme where it's like, if you've ever seen it, it's like a meme of a dad and a little girl like dancing. And it's like, when my wife is extremely overstimulated, me and the kids coming down, and then it's like the dad and the little girl just dancing. That's me and the youngest for sure. Always being silly. I'd rather be silly. It's more fun that way, you know? Things a chunk, man. I haven't dropped this bad boy on myself yet. It's hard to operate it left hand. I'm not used to it. Not used to it left hand. How about that? But then Dallas is a lefty, and she's used to operating everything right-handed, left-handed. So when I was like talking to her about a specific knife, I was like, would you rather have the left-handed version? Like, oh, check it out, they offer it in the left-handed version. And she's like, I'm so used to using the right-handed version left-handed that I think it would be like weird. I was like, oh, that's fair. That makes sense. But she carries the side out the side auto so common. She likes to reach over. She's a lefty, so she reaches over to actuate it. Brown Sugar, what up, Doe? Hope you're doing well. Having a good Tuesday evening. But yeah, this Kershaw Ranch 3 is sweet. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what they're on now. I think 23 maybe, or 24. Last time I tried to flick a knife left-handed, my dog. Dang, Robo. Yeah, no, straight up, it's like that, man. If you're not used to it, it can be like that. That one wasn't so bad. I can't close it left-handed though. But yeah, I got some more fun interviews planned coming up with different people inside and outside of the knife world. So those will be a lot of fun. I really enjoy sitting down and doing the interviews, man. I tell you, it's really fun to have conversations and get to know people and pick their brains and, you know, ramble about random topics. Not even gonna try. I tried too many times to flick this with my left hand. I just can't. I can't because of the liner or the frame line. I just can't. Just can't do it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, dang, that's expensive usually, but hey. If it works, run it. He might not be too happy with you for a minute, but I snagged my bit driver. I left it upstairs. I gotta tighten that clip. It's bothering me. That's okay. Yeah, there you go, Mick. Close your eyes, and then, no, I'm not doing that. Every once in a while, just comes a bit loose. Just gotta tighten up those 2 screws. Should be good. If it was like notched out, that wouldn't happen so easily. Just recessed a little bit. It wouldn't come loose so easily, I feel like. But yeah, there you go. Just get an extra knife with that money you save. I do love this Tonto blade. It's a great one. That's 45 yen. That's 35 yen. That's 35 yen. And it's shiny. Uh-oh. Toss it right into yourself, too, if you're not careful. Yeah, I could imagine. Be like, what's the Fast and the Furious? Is it Fast and Furious with the rats in the bucket on the dude's stomach and the blowtorch? Something like that, right? I remember I was a kid and my dad was like, yo, look away, this part's brutal. And then I was like, oh, it's not that bad. I remember that. I was probably, I don't know, close to 10, maybe a little younger, a little older, I don't remember. Oh no. Mick, that is brutal. Your friend pushed you and you fell and you sat on the couch. You sat on the knife. That sounds brutal. That sounds brutal. This one, when the D10 ball fell out, I didn't know at the time. Luckily, dude, it could have been so bad. So, like, the D10 ball failed. I put the knife in my pocket, my back pocket, and the blade, like, came open, right? Because the D10 ball failed. And then I squatted down, and it poked through the back of my pant leg and poked myself in, like, the calf muscle. And I instantly felt, like, that sensation, and I was like, am I bleeding? And then I, like, oh, shoot, I'm bleeding. And I cut myself pretty good on my calf muscle. But it, like, went through my pocket, cut my pocket into my leg. But now it's all fixed. But the dangers of D10 balls and if they fall out. Oh, that sounds brutal. I'd imagine that pulling it out would probably be the worst part. Yeah, that would probably not be too fun. Yeah. And then I got a Spyderco PM2 I used to have. I don't have it anymore. That I don't even know how this happened. It, like, got caught on a hank, opened in my back pocket, and then poked me again. Same thing. Like the same way as the other knife. Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, I don't know if I ever told this story before, but I was a kid and we got picked up from school by my aunt, and we like knew something had happened, And we're like, uh-oh, like, what's going on? Is everything okay? And our aunt was like, your dad went to the hospital. She's like, but I gotta let you know before we go to your house. She's like, it looks so much worse than it is. And I was like, oh my goodness, what happened? He like was working on a project with a table saw, and he cut his first two fingers with a table saw. And dude, it looked like a murder scene. It was insane. He didn't lose the fingers or whatever, but it was just brutal, man. It looked like a crazy murder scene for sure. That was a sight to see. And you know what's funny is he still, to this day, he still does woodworking, and he still like kills it too. It's like really good woodworker. Oh man, makes a lot of tap handles for Atwater Brewery. If you ever heard of Atwater from Michigan, I don't know if it's out of state or whatever, you know. But Dirty Blondes and shit, the beer. But yeah, they make stuff out of reclaimed wood, and it's pretty cool. Robin, what up, though? Hope you're doing well. That's brutal, Mick. Hopefully it wasn't like too bad. But yeah, you gotta be careful out here, man. Just thinking about maybe trying to rebend the clip on this. It's just ever so slightly. This is a high snag clip though. Oh, that's what's up, Robin. That's what's up. Big chillin' over here. I made some chicken sandwiches for me and my oldest for dinner that were pretty fire. But my youngest didn't want one, so she was like, please, can I have ramen noodles? I was like, that's what you want? She's like, yes, ramen noodles. So my youngest had ramen noodles, and me and my oldest had chicken sandwiches, and they were good. I was trying to feel the CO2 pressure. That was bad. Ooh, that's brutal, man. That's brutal. Yeah, my youngest just loves noodles. Excuse me. It's hard to close that left-handed. Get my fat thumb in there with my left hand. Doesn't feel comfortable to reach over like that and do it. You know what I would like to do actually is take my youngest out for like real authentic ramen somewhere at like an actual like ramen restaurant, you know. She'd probably get a super duper kick out of that, man. That sounds good too. And I love noodles too. I'm a big noodle guy. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Mick. Yeah, straight up. Robin, the small batch ones, dude. When noodles are made by hand, oh my god, they're so good. Just like fresh dough noodles. Oh, right on, Robo, right on. That's what's up. My wife does a really good homemade Alfredo sauce. So good. And then she makes this thing called taco pasta. Dude, it's like essentially taco meat, noodles, and then it's like a Alfredo sauce mixed with taco sauce. Man, that right there has become one of my all-time favorites. It's so good. But it's heavy though. I can't eat it like I used to, you know. Gotta have smaller portions of all those carbs, man. Kick my butt. Yeah, I never have either, Mick. That's why I want to go take the youngest. I would really like to try that. And I think there's a place for me too, a couple miles down the road. That would probably be a good spot to go try. We have some awesome food over here, man. It's crazy. Dim Sum House in Chinatown. It was insane. Oh, dude, Mick, that's what's up. I bet that would be awesome. Get some good, authentic, like Chinese food in Chinatown. That would be sick. Yeah, you know what? We have a pretty good there's just such a variety of people over here in like Metro Detroit. It's crazy. And also like where I live over on the border of like one of the biggest Arabic like cultures outside of the Middle East in the world, and it's a lot of really, really good, authentic, different foods from like all over. It's really cool. And I'm a big Mediterranean food guy, you know, so there's some really good food over here. All over, man. Authentic conies, authentic Mexican, like authentic Thai food, even down the street. A lot of stuff, man. Blue Hops is a spot in Chinatown. That's what's up, Nick. Never been, but if I ever go, I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, I'm a big fan, Robin. Really big fan. And there's so many like different like like I don't know how would you say like sub genres of Mediterranean food, you know? So many good kinds. But yeah, I could talk myself into drooling over here. Man, there's this guy pulled up at the end of the street, dude, with like a shawarma truck. And he was like, he had chicken shawarmas, some falafel, and like just a few things. But oh my God, it was so good, dude. And it was just two brothers in a food truck, man. So good. My buddy was telling me about it. And he was like, yeah, I was driving by to work on the other day, and I saw those guys. He was like, we should go grab some shawarmas. And then we did, and I was like, whew. And I think we went back for more. Those bad boys were good. I'm a big garlic fan myself, so anything that has like a lot of garlic, I'm definitely drawn to. Oh yeah, there's a lot of good Greek places over here too. It's like a wrap, a chicken wrap, a lot of garlic, real good, real good. Oh yeah, dude, totally, Robin. Yeah, straight up, I'm very blessed for sure. A lot of good food over here where I stay. I mean, you know, I'm sure there's way better areas, you know, for food, but I'm blessed for sure. Good variety, good authentic variety too, which is really cool. That's what's up, man. Man, straight up blessed to be has so much good food, you know? So many great varieties, man. Just like nice, man. So many great varieties and so many great places from all over. I would like to get an Arno Bernard in the collection. South African, for sure. That would be sweet. Seen some awesome pieces of his. Mr. Mouse had just posted on IG a couple days ago are really cool. Older Arno Bernard. But that guy makes some beautiful knives for sure. Some from all over the world. After we ate, huh, interesting. Was it good though, Cliff? I mean, if I found out after and it was good, I mean, like, whatever. Oh, I did see that new design of the bug out, man. Crazy that, like, it's gonna be that much, like, what, that much thinner and lighter than what it already is, but kind of mind-boggling, really. But I don't like that step up in the price tag, though. Plus 300 price range for that. Sheesh, that's a lot. Food, genuine soul food, Cajun food, and seafood out in the Gulf on wind. Oh, that's what's up, Robo. That sounds good, man. That's what's up. That sounds really good. I love Cajun food. My buddy went to, he was going somewhere and he stopped. He was in, I want to say, Lafayette. And he was like, bro, I want to move there. And I was like, that's so random for you to say that, because he's a Seattle dude. And he was like, yeah, I just went there and the food was amazing. Gumbo. Like this gumbo, it was like the best thing I ever had. I was just cracking up. Gertrude, what up? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Yeah, straight up, Mick. And like I said, I don't have any complaints about it other than the price tag, you know what I mean? A little steep, but I guess that's to be expected from Benchmade, right? But, I mean, yeah. I figured it would be not over $300, but I was also looking at the Glow Rhino that makes like the scales that are like the longer bug out scales. Those are kind of cool. Burning Stables Forge, what up, though? Hope you're doing well. Oh, man. Gotta run and grab a charger, guys. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, everyone. Be right back. I am back. Oh. Dang, Mick was holding it down for me. "12 hours? It's a long day, Burning Stables Forge. It's a long day. But hey, you gotta put in the work, right? Something like that, I don't know. But no, yeah, I've been watching you guys sometimes at the office during the daytime. Put you guys in the background when I'm doing some paperwork or something. Try to listen to some live sometimes while I'm working at the office when I can. Have them on in the background. Can't always jump in the chat, you know, but I try to listen. Okay. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, burning staples forward. And also, if you are really, really in love with what you're doing, is it really work? Is it just that obsession, that obsessive compulsive knack to continue on for the next thing and continue on the craft and continue getting better at it? That's what's up, burning stables forward. And I agree, Robo, it does. You gotta want it. Heck yeah, I could hear it in like a Rocky movie or something. But yeah. No one's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best. I am. Don't want to get copyright either. But yeah, man, I tell you, doing interviews has been a lot of fun, man. I'm gonna keep them rolling, man. And I love working on questions for interviews, and it's so much fun, man, to like connect with people, especially people that you didn't know all that well beforehand, right? It's fun. You can't write a song. Heck yeah. I got some guitars right here. We can do it. Could be done. It could be done. Sometimes I will bust out a guitar and just start singing about pocket knives, but not well. Not well. But I will from time to time. That's what's up. What do you play? What's your instrument? You a guitarist? Bass player? Drummer? All of it? Piano? I've been playing for a long time. Quite passionate about it, you know what I mean? I don't always get the time to play as much as I want to, but it's a lot of fun. I don't sing. I suck at singing, but I'll do it, but not well. But the older I get, the less I care. It's just, whatever. If it's good enough, someone else can sing it. I'll just play it. Robo, you can absolutely be the motivational and emotional montages in the video. 1000%. That's funny, Mick. Is that your alter ego? You a little crazy? Oh, that's what's up. Heck yeah. I'm going to have to give them a check. Check them out. Check you guys out. That's what's up. I only put one song out on my own YouTube channel. I played in bands here and there, but nothing like, didn't like put out any albums with anybody or anything, you know? Oh yeah, heck yeah, Mick. All love, all fun. No, yeah, but I definitely I've definitely played guitar for a while. Grew up around it. Yeah, it's in the works, Mick Ranger, for sure, brother. I'm going to get my questions ready, and the only thing is the February for us is like an insane schedule, because we have a lot of birthdays back to back to back. It's like one week after another week after another week, all of February. So, oh, that's what's up, dude. That sounds really cool, Clayton. But yeah, we're gonna have to link up for an interview soon for sure, for sure. Work on some good questions for you. I also love relating art back to knives, right? Like I know a lot of people don't necessarily think of pocket knives or blades in a sense of art, you know, and there are a lot who do too, you know. Don't get me wrong, but man, I tell you, it's definitely art for sure, you know. But yeah, no, and I really like bringing art back into EDC and EDC into art, man. It's really cool. Right on. That's what's up, Clayton. I'm gonna have to check them out, man. That sounds dope. But yeah, I'm a big fan of playing. I'm a big fan of all kinds of music, blues, rock, metal. I like opera, like classical. I like everything. Really just depends. Oh no, front flip left-handed. There we go. That's what's up. Heck yeah. I have to pull it up tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you some songs to sing. You're gonna have to sing them for me because I can't sing, man. So I need that front man, you know. Hell yeah. That's what's up, you guys. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Sabbath, man. That's like what got me into really wanting to play guitar and stuff like that. And then everything came out of that, so you know what I mean. But literally, like, big fan of everything. So many different awesome albums. The older I get, the more I like listening to albums for sure. Just throw an album on the record player or like go into Pandora, listen to a whole album. It's a lot of fun. Heck yeah. Yeah, Clayton, I'm gonna be bugging you on Instagram, man. We're gonna have to set up an interview soon for sure, brother. It'll be fun. Yeah, straight up, Robin. And like, I'm a huge hip hop rap guy too. I love gangster rap. I love hardcore gangster rap. I love freaking metal. I love everything, man. Classical music, opera, all of it. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Clayton. I appreciate it, brother, man. We'll have to link up soon for sure, and work on some good questions for you. Yeah, you know what's funny? We're talking about a band that today my buddy Gabe and myself are talking about this band Suicide. It's like an old punk band from New York, man. And not everybody can listen to it, but man, they were like real musical artists, man. They were crazy. Time and place for sure. And at first I was like, bro, I can't even listen to this. Oh my god. But then it like grew on me for sure. then there's a lot of people use it in films, you know. That's straight up, Neil Max, straight up. And I saw a great interview with Henry Rollins talking about that album. And he was saying like how important it was to music. And then I started to go back, listen to a little more, you know what I mean? But yeah, straight up, 3-chord punk would even be an overstatement sometimes. But it's definitely like a good album to like throw in the mix, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out Clayton's band after the live for sure. That sounds dope. And then when I lived in Kentucky, my buddy got me into this band specifically called Blackstone Cherry. They're really freaking good, dude. And they're like a southern rock band, a little heavier. They got a funny song called White Trash Millionaire. It's a really good jam. And they got a really good song called Me and Mary Jane. That song is really good and has a really good guitar part in the beginning of it. Blackstone Cherry, yeah, really good band. From Kentucky, from Edmonton, Kentucky. They kill it. Yeah, and I try to give everything a chance, you know. What's been growing on me now more is my wife's like 90s country music. I was never a big country music guy, but now more than ever, I really like some of that 90s country. I tell you, it's growing on me. Dude, Mick, that's like legendary, dude. That's like legendary. That's so dope, dude. That is so cool. That's like arguably one of the most iconic punk rock venues in all of freaking time. That sounds so cool, dude. Yeah, CBGB's, man. I mean, that is an iconic venue for sure. Right on, Cliff. Heck yeah. Yeah, same, Robin. Like, very, very same. I saw some good shows, you know, for sure. But, yeah, nothing crazy like that. I got a high five from Buckethead when I was like 13. That was pretty dope. That was pretty monumental. But we just like our friend's mom. We were like 13 at a Primus Buckethead show, and she like helped us get all the way up front, dude. And we got like high fives. So that was cool. And I got to see how freaking large Buckethead's hands were. Yeah, that dude shreds on a guitar, man. And a total weird character, but man, he shreds, dude. Buckethead is legendary. Yeah, straight up, Robin. Mick is always telling cool stories. That's what's up, though, dude. And I'm a fan for the stories like that, man. You know what I mean? It's a good time. My mom's got a lot of good concert stories too and stuff. Mr. Mouse, what up, though? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by, brother man. Hope you're having a good night. G and I were doing nothing at CBDB's. That's what's up, Mick. That's what's up. That's legendary. I read about some stuff like around that time from Guns N' Roses. That's cool. I'm not a super big GNR fan, but that's cool. Free show open up by Trailman 92. They were to come to the show. It was dope. That's crazy, Robin. That is so dope. Robin, is that the show where he wraps the mic, it gets tangled in the rafter thing, and he climbs up there while singing and gets it down or whatever. That's dope. I'm pretty sure that is that show. Yeah, that's what's up, Mr. Mouse. It would be dope to have seen GNR before they were like huge, super gritty and shit. That'd be sick. That's what's up. Yeah. A lot of good bands, man. So little time. Yeah, small shows are a lot of fun for sure. I've seen a few good smaller venue shows. Saw quite a few shows at man, where's it called? St. Andrews Hall in Detroit. It's like super tiny, but it's cool. Mallory, what up, Dad? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, man. You were disappointed by Modest Mouse because the lead singer was drunk and they were just too loud. No, I never saw that one, Mick. That's crazy, though. But what up, Mallory? Hope you're doing well, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Man, Modest Mouse. I was a fan back in the day, for sure. You know what I just saw though? I just saw that Alexis on Fire. Alex is on fire. Alexis on Fire is coming out with a new album, and that's gonna be sick. I'm a big fan of those guys. I really like Dallas Green. He's really freaking good, and yeah, that'll be sweet to hear a new album from those guys. Yeah, I'd be pissed too, Mister. I would be pissed too if he should have never finished the show just because he got hit with a lighter. That would suck. But also, my mom always told me the story about Frank Zappa. She saw him live in Detroit, and somebody chucked something at Frank Zappa. I think it was a penny or something, and he got hit. And it was like 2 songs in, he got hit with the penny, and then he put his guitar down and just left. And they just quit and like didn't finish the show. I'd be so mad. I'd be so mad. Dude, Alanis Morissette rocks, bro. That's what's up. No, not Axl, dude. There's no way he threw a fit. There's no way. That's not very characteristic of Axl Rose. I've never heard of Axl Rose throwing a fit. No, I'm just kidding. Mr. Mouse, I was looking at your Arno Bernard you posted the other day. That thing was sick. That thing was really sick. Let's see. Mr. Mouse sent me something good. Oh, damn. That's so cool. An old GNR ticket. That's dope. That's sick, dude. Oh, dude. Cat Williams would be so fun to go see. That would be a good show, dude. That would be a really good show. Last year we went and saw Chad Daniels. He's one of my favorite comedians ever. I love that dude. He's hilarious. We saw him live. That was really good. And then he had a dude open from Michigan who I didn't know about, and he was really funny. But of course, now on the spot, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Damn it. I just wonder if it's Mike Cronin. I think that's his name. Don't quote me on that. Mike Cronin, I do believe, was the guy who opened for Chad Daniels, and that was a great comedy show. And that was my first comedy show, and it was great. Oh, Faith No More. That'd be so sick to see. Oh, Fluffy. Yep. Fluffy's hilarious for sure. Oh, dude, I bet Lisa Lampanelli was funny, but also probably super raunchy. But I like funny, dirty humor, so that would be hilarious. I saw that a bunch of shows at MSG. That's what's up. Dude, I imagine Metallica would be a dope show. Not like the biggest Metallica fan, but like just to see him once would be dope. But I feel like, I feel like for a lot of people, Metallica is like one of those bands that kind of get you into the doorway of metal, and then it takes you other places. Because like, I was a big Metallica fan for a little bit, but then I ended up shifting away from them, getting into other bands, but like freaking Master of Puppets, dude, legendary album. Kill 'Em All, legendary album. Yeah, great albums, dude. And I also really like Exodus. But Gary Holt from Exodus, who would later play in Slayer, he's a super good guitar player. Actually, one person who I would really like buy his signature guitar would be Gary Holt from Slayer. Or from Exodus, now Slayer. Yeah, and Dave Mustaine, I'm a big fan of his guitar playing. That guy's like an animal on a guitar, man. So good. And he can sing and play all the super complicated chord progressions. Oh man, Mr. Mouse, I can imagine. I watched like over a dozen people get carried out on stretchers at a Slayer, Lamb of God, Cannibal Corpse show. That was sick. People were looking at me like I was crazy because I knew every word to every Lamb of God song. And I was just screaming it, banging my head at the thing. Everyone was just like, whoa. Yeah, straight up. Oh my god, dude. Mallory, that is so awesome. I freaking love Suicidal Tendencies, dude. I love Suicidal Tendencies. That's awesome. They're so good. Oh, I got to see Carlos Santana, Cliff. My old man, for a graduation present, took me to see Carlos Santana and Steve Winwood. Man, that was like an amazing show. I freaking love Santana, dude. Great guitar player, dude, and a guitar god for sure. But yeah, Suicidal Tendencies are dope, Mallory. They're like a good old school punk band for sure, West Coast. And I think Trujillo was the original bass player who's now Metallica's bass player, was the OG bass player for Suicidal Tendencies. I gotta see Nas, Rum the Jewels, and Wu-Tang in the last years. That's what's up. Yeah, straight up, Mick. My mom and my neighbor's mom were always in softball leagues, and then every end of the year would have like softball parties, and they would always have people with really good music. So everyone was always grilling me about like, hey, who sings this? Hey, who sings this? Hey, who sings this? So I got like really, really, really good at playing that game of like, hey, who sings this? So I'll try. Oh, that's dope, Mallory. I did not know that. Wasn't he playing for Korn too for a minute? Am I tripping on that? Or is that a different son? One of his younger sons? I know he's got a few kids. But yeah, Trujillo's a beast on the bass. That's crazy, Robin. That's crazy. Hey, Mr. Mouse, that would be dope. That would be dope. Kenny G can freaking wail. I saw a super dope concert I saw was Bocelli, Andrea Bocelli. Seeing him live was amazing. That dude can sing. That dude can sing, dude. Hey, to each their own, Mr. Mouse. I mean, if you like the clarinet or the sax or the what is it? What does he play? The sax, right? Something like that. Yeah, straight up. Well, wasn't it you, Mr. Mouse, who was saying you wanted to play the flute? So, oh yeah. See, so maybe Kenny G is kind of like a similar vein-ish. I mean, not really, not like rock-wise, but yeah, woodwind instruments, whatever. So Kenny G, whatever. Not the same. I know, but. You got me. You got me with that one. Clarinet, that's it. Yeah. I wasn't sure. But all right, you guys. I think it's about that time I call it a night. I hope everybody out there has a good rest of your evening. Yeah. And yeah, nobody work too hard tomorrow. Just hard enough, No, I'm just kidding. Have a good one, y'all. I'll see you guys on the lives. Take it easy. We'll see you on Saturday. Much love, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Later, y'all.